I feel like the first thing I learned that was like cool enough to like show people was the Pentatonic, and it's like it gets a really bad rap for whatever reason, but like it's a good joint. It's really useful.
It's a great joint.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like literally. Let me turn my joint on. So that's C minor pentatonic. All pentatonic. All pentatonic.
Look at that.
Yeah. I feel like a bad guitarist sometimes because I really don't know. I know like two like positions of the pentatonic.
Really?
Like just knowingly, like I know that I know it. And the rest I think I just play like when I just get into a groove or whatever.
Get into a zone.
I don't really think about what position or whatever. Because there's like so many different ways to think about it. You can think about it like, in the major key, in the minor key, if you're, trying to do some other, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of just play. And
what do you start off with? Like, what position do you use?
So definitely like the first position a lot, but then also when I'm playing chords and stuff, like I tend to do like the second position of like the pentatonic, whatever.
Okay, what is that? Like that BB zone?
Huh?
Is that like that BB zone? Is that what they call it?
What you mean?
Oh, you said the second position. Where would that be?
So all right. If I'm doing pentatonic, right here, starting on C minor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I just start playing other, Look. But yeah, man, I feel like whenever I'm soloing, when I'm improvising a lot, it's definitely coming from like the root, of the pentatonic, whatever, and then just going other places. Like I do a lot of chromatic stuff.
Okay. Chromatics. Explain.
Yeah, so like right here, if I was doing something like that, right? So that's on the, yep. So sometimes I'll just slide down to the 8th fret, you know, to that C, you know. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, getting it, I guess, one, jazzier, you know. And I don't know, just some stuff that I just picked up. Like it's definitely from I don't know if you know Cowboys from Hell, Pantera. Yeah. So all right, think of it like if you're playing like the pentatonic. So this, yeah. So this like part of the solo, it starts off kind of like, you know, a pentatonic, right? So but it starts here. So this note is raised from the pentatonic, right? And then this note is added, and this note is added. So it's like, so it's like, and so you do the same.
So it's got little hammer-ons on it too.
Yeah. You know, and so it's just doing the same position as opposed to doing like, you know. So this is the same essentially. This is just added. Then this note is added, and this note is raised from right there, and then the same here. So you're going 11, 12, 15 on every fret. You know, and that's still, like I said,
it's a fun time.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like, it really is just the root of so many things. And like, honestly, it's like a running joke. Like, oh yeah, you know. Like every guitarist knows that, you know, whatever, the pentatonic is the go-to, you know. But it really
anything
is.
that like, I don't know, that you can do like outside of the pentatonic. Like if you're stuck in like just doing like the same.
Oh, word. Well, one way to kind of break down, I guess, just playing the same thing, I guess would be like playing like with a rhythm. So if like the drums are doing something, so it's like, you know, if you want to do like a regular, you know, whatever pentatonic, whatever. So you could be like, you know, stuff like that to kind of, I guess, break up, you know, just playing it straight, you know, whatever. Adding rhythm to some of the notes, bending some of the notes, you know, sliding into notes and stuff. Hammering on, you know, trills, you know, stuff like that. You know, so those are just like techniques, but, you know, playing stuff outside of it. So right here, this arpeggio is pretty much in every minor pentatonic scale. So,
what would you say? How would you
just this note
explain
is just,
an arpeggio?
So it's a you know, a series of notes that make a chord, right? But played separately. So the whole arpeggio will be. But, you know, I'm just playing this part when I'm playing the minor. Yeah. Pentatonic?
Pentatonic.
All right. Right on, man. I don't know, like, what are some, like, pentatonic licks that you always use? Like, when you're soloing or when you're just, like, playing?
I like to do, like, little...
Word.
Like, little... I guess people would call them, like, little BB licks.
Okay.
But I like sliding up into that second... We're good. Oh, we're back at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long week, dude.
long week. That's
That was a
okay.
long week getting out of me just now.
Well, all that came from a little.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I mean,
you know?
yeah. True
So it's
story.
not just the pentatonic. It goes way, deeper than that, I think. And that was cool. Yeah. That was dope.
What? With the little.
I mean, yeah, it's just something so simple, you know?
Yeah.
It's like.
You don't have to do a lot. I feel like it's. Well, I won't say you don't have to do a lot, but I would say it's like you kind of like pick your notes. Certain things fall in certain places. Like, I don't know. Usually when I play like a minor 7 in an A or a B spot, I know for whatever reason I can let that B ring, and I'm pretty sure it's because it's also a B there.
Right.
It needs to be
So it's an
tuned.
octave there. Yeah.
So when you play it open, it kind of like gives like anticipation that you're gonna come up forward. So and it's tension filled. So when you come back into it,
That's there. Gotcha. Word.
but then it wants to go back to. how do you go for so long? Like what is your approach to like practicing endurance?
Bro, honestly, I just like it's just feeling. It's literally like just I just play like so. Like, sometimes I would just like play over like half-hour long instrumental whatever. So like find a key that I like. So like E flat minor is a key I use all the time. So like a key that I'm really comfortable soloing in, So yeah, I just like will play over like the tracks on YouTube or whatever for 20, 30 minutes or whatever, and just do like 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? Just play, for hours at a time. And then once you do that for a little while, it's like, all right, cool. You feel good for a little bit. And I think a lot of what I was doing, especially recently, was like over the pandemic, So I was just locked in, just playing guitar for like 5 hours a day, every day.
That's wild.
Yeah. So, after a while, then when, stuff was like cool.
What was your approach like beforehand? Like
before, I don't know. I would just like, I had a lot of the same, like I kind of hit a roadblock, honestly. Like I was playing a lot of the same stuff. Like I was doing, that a lot. Like that was it. I was just playing that. Yeah. I was just doing that like constantly, and like for every solo it doesn't work, and it's not like it's all right, cool, do something else, So I just learned to do a lot more chromatic stuff, So like where I'm hitting more notes, but like in different ways. So I'm not going like I went up. Up and then kind of back, and so it's kind of like varying the motion, so it doesn't just sound like, just like Fly the Bumblebee or something, It sounds a little more, cool and tasteful. Yeah, so and like I said, all based around the pentatonic, all kind of, starting from this box, and inside the pentatonic, there's other notes, so like, so and then that's the that's an A minor 7 arpeggio, and that's inside inside the pentatonic.
Okay, so now you're taking the approach of like you're finding other pieces of things that connect to the pentatonic itself.
Yeah, exactly. I think of all those notes as being in play, like when I'm playing in any kind of pentatonic minor. So like, and that's every note, and there's some notes over here, some notes up here, but I'm thinking of all these notes and even these notes as being in play. So that's like 7 frets really that I know that I can get to,
Okay.
And if I just, so like, and then you definitely have right there, you also have this note. So that's that arpeggio, but and then the minor scale, that's where it intersects. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that.
Yeah. So all that intersects right there at the minor pentatonic. You know, and I think of basically all these notes from here to here, you know, all the way down the neck as being in play. So if I'm in what is this? That C minor. So I'm thinking of everything from B all the way up to F sharp. You know. Yeah. So every note in there is in play. You know. Yeah.
True story.
Yeah, man. You know, honestly, this is just like, you know, great, you know, warm ups, especially like having another person around to like just play. And it's like, all right, cool. We can like switch off and like, all right, play different stuff, you know, play chords, stretch your fingers that way, and then boom, you know, play like actual stuff that we're gonna play at the show.
I like that you said that though. I think that's one of the big things that like helps out with learning kind of like music in general.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
everyone talks about like scales and music theory and technique, which is all definitely very important.
For sure.
It's like I don't know, there's nothing like playing with somebody else, whether they be more experienced, less experienced, have experienced things with you, haven't experienced things with you, maybe you're meeting them for the first time.
Facts.
Or just going somewhere and jamming. Just like being able to express and share your energy with another musical source. I don't know.
No, yeah, I get it totally. You know, because honestly, it's like even because we took guitar lessons together actually. So like even that, having someone else there while I was actually learning something, it kind of made it like I don't know, like I felt like I had to do a little bit more.
Like it kind of made you want to push a little.
Yeah. So like every time like this man would learn something, I'd be like, oh no, like, I need to make sure that let me try Santana, Black Magic Woman. You know what I'm saying?
What's that shit?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I did that for one of the recitals, or not the Europa. Yeah.
You remember it?